What's up, guys? It's Nick with Mystic Manifesting, and it's been another long minute. So I figured I can't leave you guys on a negative note. I just left the gym now, was bouncing around some manifesting ideas of what to make a video on, and at the same time I like to make a video every day, but I haven't done that. I did it for like a little period of time, but I was branched off on my own personal journey and SP journey and stuff like that. As you guys know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, I made a video where I showed you what it's like to manifest from a bad point of view, like the anxious point where you want to quit, doesn't feel real, all that stuff. And I was very overwhelmed with positive comments, so I appreciate all you guys. I've been reading the comments, I've been reading the emails, well, parts of them, but I've been running around a lot. Like I said in that video, I had a trip with SP coming up. I have another one at the end of the month, and this fat ass Nick in this. Yeah, so I just turned this on, and I know like a lot of people click through really quick from what the statistics show me, so I try to make it shorter. But when I watch manifesting videos, I like to have like the 15, 20, 30-minute ones with like my favorite manifesting coaches. And for some reason, you guys are here and picked me, so I don't even know if I'd be a coach. But I keep seeing a lot of comments, don't stop making videos, answer questions, things like that. So I did do a live stream last week because I was in a negative mood, and I said, you know what, instead let's try to build up a positive community here. So what we did was we sat down and talked probably like 2 hours or so, and if you had a question, sent it in, I answered it. We had fun, we talked about whatever was going on. So if you guys want to see more of that, maybe I'll try to make a schedule. I was looking to go every night, but then I was doing like I said, you guys know about, I do comedy and film and stuff like that, but I'm struggling with that right now. My creativity's kind of down the tubes, and this is where I was talking about you got to focus on yourself for a while. I mean, I get so wrapped up in the SP journey, I forget about what I like to do. So I just come from the gym right now, and my workout's off. My comedic timing and stuff's off. Luckily, I've got a great comedy partner, but keep getting suspended on TikTok. It's almost like sometimes you don't even know what's offensive anymore. And even stuff where you're trying to be like very politically correct or not even do anything bad, you're just getting flagged for everyone things. So I was thinking, I'm like, well, maybe it's a sign. I mean, they say sometimes listen to the signs, but I also believe you control your own destiny. But I think subconsciously I kind of want to, work on this because there's more value to this. Nobody really, there's a few people who've reached out on the comedy stuff saying thank you for the laughs and everything, so I don't think I'm going to give that up. But at the same time, I think this derives more value to the other people in the universe and my own mental health and everything, to be able to go on this journey with you guys. And a lot of people said they like my realness and stuff like that, and I don't know, I can't be phony, I guess. I don't like to bullshit you guys, because like I want you to stay positive, but I don't want you to and I don't want you to give up hope or anything like that. But then sometimes I want to show you that there's no, the other coaches don't show you that raw, place that they're coming from at times while trying to manifest. And I wasn't even going to do it, but I was like, because I didn't want anyone to lose hope. But surprisingly, a lot of people got motivated out of that video. And so I'd like to thank my friend. I don't know if he wants me to say his name, but he's been watching this channel since the beginning and has had 2 success stories manifesting, which I'll tell at another time. He manifested a place to live under certain circumstances, and he manifested a promotion through a job that was going to take him 4 years within a couple months. So I got to get all the details from him before I tell that story. But I think this has kind of become more like a vlog where I sit here and motivate you guys, and I don't know if you want me to incorporate fitness and other stuff. I tried to find metaphors, and a lot of my heroes, when I was building up a strong mental concept, we're in the fitness industry. And I'm not saying everyone needs to go out and become a bodybuilder or get jacked or shredded or whatever, but I think it is good, and it plays a part, because if your body's in order, then your mind's in order. If your mind's in order, your subconscious is in order, and then your reality's in order. So it all starts there. But I'm way off topic. I wanted to talk about in this video, I was talking with my brother yesterday, and if you've been paying attention to the channel, I started this right after my grandma had passed, who was a very positive influence on my life. Made me want to get into acting and comedy. Sorry, my head's itchy. Weather's changing and need some head and shoulders. But my grandma was a very positive influence on my life, made me want to get into acting and all that stuff like that. And when she passed away, it hit me and my brother hard, and he was worrying about the health of other people in our family. And I want to make a video maybe right now or maybe in a little bit about health too, manifesting health and manifesting on behalf of others. I've done both those things too. Break off the SP stuff for a while, but if you have questions on those, still send them in. I'm eventually going to try and get back to all these comments and everything. Also, if you noticed, I jump around a lot, and if you're new, that's what this is. And if you've been here, you're used to it, so thanks for sticking around. Yeah, one of the things I was going to say was, I told him about time. He's worried about time running out, and that's a fear I've had a lot of my life too. Is, well, there's not enough time, and when it comes to the SP journey or getting money or something, we're worried time, because we experience time linearly. We experience it in a straight line. And well, one of the things that I learned through all this from different coaches, spirituality, and studying all this different stuff is the past can only, and if you think about it too, like it does make sense, and it's like more of a quantum physics thing. So I'm gonna try and like break it down to make it simple for normal people like all of us, unless we have a scientist here who could explain it better. But the past exists, it happened, right? And then if there's the multiple realities and the multiverse and all that shit, sorry, I'm trying to watch my language. If you have a multiverse and there's multiple timelines, and they say that the nearest parallel universe to us, parallel and multiverse, about the same thing, to my understanding, at least that's what I'm gonna call it. But the nearest parallel universe is within, like, it's like that close away from us, so it's like all overlapping. And I'm maybe butchering all this, but it's to my understanding. So, and you could interpret this how you want, and you could apply it to anything you want, but it kind of helps calm me down in the manifesting world a little bit. So if there's all these timelines and they're all lined up on top of each other, that's how you could get a different version of your SP within, like for me, it was in 12 hours. But then because your mind is programmed for negative stuff, you're going to be stuck on the negative thing. Or you can manifest a lot of money, then lose it, and then you're stuck now in the negative because it's easier to believe the negative because humans are programmed for survival. But I digress. If the nearest parallel universe is like right here, all we have to do is make a slight little shift like that and get over that one where SP loves us, or we have all the money in the world, we won the lottery, whatever, just jump to a different time track. So there's all these multiple realities. And this is where revision comes in. So the point of this video is revision. I'm all over the fucking place. If you stuck it out this long and it's making sense, thank you. If not, enjoy me struggling to be intelligent. So here's how we revise. Me and my brother were talking about fear of like stuff in the past and then the future. And Joe Dispenza talked about this. What is the future? We're anxious about the future because it's uncertain, and we're depressed about the past because it's happened and we don't like the result of it. Well, Neville says the certain illegal practice of revision. So what we do is we go back in time. I got a weird camera angle. The steering wheel's right here. With revision, we're going to go back and change the past. So if there's all these timelines and we could change them, well, what do we do? It has to happen in the present, right? And we would go back and we just change that. The past can only exist in the present, and the future can only exist in the present because we can only experience the present moment, right? I don't know if that's making sense, but we can only experience the present moment. So we've had 9 minutes of present moments. So thanks for sticking out 9 minutes of present moments with me, and a lot more to come. Settle down. Someone's honking. So the future is, when you're thinking about the future, we're here in the present. We're bringing it here. This is how manifesting works. We're bringing the future here and experiencing it as now. What do we do most often? We sit there and go, what if, which is a Neville technique, what if this were to happen, that were to happen, and we do it negatively. So Neville's is, wouldn't it be wonderful? So wouldn't it be wonderful if SP called me right now? And then now you're daydreaming into that. And you're living out that fantasy from the future right now. And if it happens in the future, which it has to because it's spiritual law and all that stuff, it has to happen and play out in the future. But why worry about it? Because you just experienced it now. Like, we're getting in that feeling state. That's the whole point of manifesting. We're getting into that feeling state of living the future now. And if the past is bothering you, the past only exists when you bring it forward. So if you have some kind of a trauma or something from the past or something's really bothering you, you're pulling it into the future and you're thinking about it and you're redoing it in your head and you're replaying what could be different. Stop replaying what could be different. Play what should have happened. But be careful, because sometimes you could say what should have happened, and now you're looking at both. Picture what you would want to happen. Sorry, I'm fucking itchy. Sorry, guys. You're bringing in the past to the future, and when it's in the future or in the present, you're bringing the past to the present, and instead of thinking about what happened, think about what you wish would have happened. But don't look at it as what you wish. Just keep playing it, and eventually it's going to sink into your subconscious and be what you wanted. And someone asked me about revision before. I've never really used it. I'm playing with it now, and I'm seeing some results. Something I don't know how I did it, but it was an event I liked where, I know it's more sexual in nature that I don't want to talk about that one, but it was a positive experience. And when I brought it up again later to SP, it was said that didn't happen. I was like, man, I really wish that one was a real one, but I accidentally erased that, I guess, or she was lying. I don't know. This is where all the whole thing, like, it gets confusing. And I ramble off on all this stupid tangents. So let's just get right back to the point. Let's try to add a little comedy in there, laughing. But I didn't want to get too explicit in it, because I don't know if we have older viewers and they'll be like, oh my, Sonny, what you talking about? But yeah, I guess the point of this is I wanted to make a video and thank everybody for all the support that came out, and thank you for watching all the videos. And I'm not giving this channel as much attention as I should. I've got more followers on my comedy stuff, but at the same time, they just watch it to watch it. You guys are actually watching because you either really need help, you enjoy what I'm doing, or you enjoy my time. And I guess sometimes you find something more valuable. Neville was a dancer, an entertainer, an actor before he became a manifesting teacher, and he said he felt called. Tone from Simply Manifesting did music. He still does it, I think, but me and him talked the other day, and now he's called to do this too. And it's like a lot of people in the arts, I guess, are called to do this, and it's like you don't want to give up on that because you love that, but at the same time, sometimes it's more valuable to give back to the world. I don't know how I got off on that tangent. Like I said, this is almost more of a vlog channel at this point, but we'll call this video revision, and I'm telling it to you to the best of my knowledge and how I've used it and how I'm experiencing to use it. I just told you a negative point where, I erased something good, but not really that good. It was just something stupid, but I was testing out, like, I'm trying to revise events. And when I did, because I mean, it could be interpreted as the other person is lying too. So you almost have to sell everything that you believe for the pearl of great price, like Neville says, and just believe whatever's being told to you is truth. But at the same time, you got to not get played too. And but if you believe and have the affirmation, only good things happen to me, you shouldn't have to worry, right? So I know that this is like, if you're here, you're just watching a fucking goofball sit here and try to talk about manifesting. But I really appreciate everyone who's been coming through, and like if you derive any kind of motivation from what I'm saying, I appreciate it, and I'm happy. And it means a lot. It makes me feel like I'm giving some kind of value back to the world, even though, you know, everyone's pushed out. I hope this helps. Just when you're manifesting, it's all from the present moment. So just to get back on track, if you've stuck it out for 15 minutes, which is not a lot of people do anyway, if you're manifesting, it's always from the present moment. So you're either pulling a future event that you want to happen into the present moment, or the only time the past exists, good, bad, or indifferent, the only time it exists is when you think about it. That's the thing. The only time the future exists is when you think about it. The only time the past exists is when you think about it. So when you're pulling these events into your present, only have the positive, good feelings about them and the events you want to play out or you wish would have played out. because they already did. If there's multiple timelines, they already played out your way, and they are going to play out your way. So just try to stay in that zone, right? And you know, it's hard because I don't have my perfect life manifested yet, and that's why I try not to that's why sometimes it feels weird when I'm telling you guys all this stuff, because my whole life isn't manifested perfectly. But I read Neville every day, I listen to him every day, I watch all these other people talk about it, I put it to practice, and I've seen results. But it's not the stuff I want yet, because I'm still going in and finding stuff to work on. Now, Naya talks about the only reason you have blocks or believe in blocks is because, or the only reason things are taking a long time is because you believe you have blocks and you believe you have to go back and get rid of the blocks. And I think it was Naya talking about it. A couple of people have talked about it. The only reason there's blocks and you have to deal with them is because you believe you have to deal with them before you get your manifestation. You don't, because I've gotten my SP back without doing self-concept work and with self-concept work. 10 times out of 10, it's way better when she's back with self-concept work because you're more confident. This last time, it was kind of like, I guess I manifested her back out of ego for the channel. And you shouldn't. Somebody made a comment on that too. And you shouldn't. And then when she did come back, it's like you realize you still have feelings for this person. And when you do that, then you develop a fear of loss, which you always attract what you fear a lot of times. So and this goes back to the Tao Te Ching, which I don't know if I discussed on this channel before. It's an ancient Chinese writing. And it's if you haven't read it, read it. It's Dr. Wayne Dwyer, who's a manifesting teacher, has an audio recording on YouTube for free of it. It's only like an hour or so long. But it's called the Tao Te Ching. And it's about, it's like those who fear thieves will be robbed the most. Those who fear loss will lose the most. Those who carry weapons will battle the most. So basically, whatever you're preparing for has to come into fruition because your subconscious is impressed by it. And if you're someone who's sitting there and you're like, oh, well, what if I lose my SP? What if there's a third party, or whatever, like, and you're freaking out about it, you're fearing it. And that's what has to happen. That's what's going to come into reality. So, I mean, that's off topic too, but the title of this video is Revision, How to Use It, and Living in the Present Moment, or something like that. I'll figure it out in a couple minutes. But I did want to pop on and tell you guys, yes, I'm still here. Yes, it takes me forever to make videos, even though I don't edit them. I just sit here, ramble on, throw it out there. I rewatch it one time, though, to make sure I didn't say anything too stupid. But I haven't taken any down or edited them yet. But I just came from the gym, and sometimes you need to sit down and, like, right now, I'm going to go through all my blessings in life and then do my favorite method, like I told you guys, is I'm grateful for my ability to go to the gym. I'm grateful for my body. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful to have a place to live. I'm grateful for blah, 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 everything I do have. And then start throwing in, I'm grateful for winning the lottery. I'm thankful I don't have to go to that job anymore, but I'm also thankful I had the job for a period of time. I'm thankful SP's in love with me like I'm in love with her. Everything you desire, that's another video too I have to do. Everything I desire desires me. So that's another thing about Everyone Is You pushed out, which was another big breakthrough for me. So we're coming up on the 20-minute mark. I wasn't going to go this long, but like I said, I like to listen to videos like this. So a lot of you have commented you do listen to the same people as me. So maybe you like to listen to my voice ramble on a bit. When I went live the other day, a couple people did come over to the comedy channel because I went live there next, but I'm banned there because my friend came on the live and we're messing with each other, and they said that, or this was another time after the viewers from here came on, but got in trouble there because they said I was bullying him. So going back and forth with your friend and breaking balls is not bullying, but to TikTok it was, so we're both suspended for a while. So you won't see us there, but I am going to try and do a live tonight. So I'm going to post this right now. I'm going to do a live tonight and make a little short. And yeah, so if you stuck it out with all these long pauses and stuff like that, I really appreciate all you guys. There's a lot of you who've been here since day one, and I don't know if you want me to say your names, so I won't, but I really appreciate all of you. Some people are just sending me emails just to check in on me, and I really appreciate that too. And I want this to be like a family community thing like that, where we're all keeping each other positive. We don't need our SPs. We could build together. We have a million other things we could do. They're low tier. Get the fuck off that pedestal. I'm guilty of doing it too. You're around someone so long, they're up on a pedestal. So we're going to build up our self-concepts. We're going to build the lives of our dreams, and the SPs are going to come crawling back. So stay out there, stay positive. You guys got this. I'll see you all tonight.